Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Happy June and happy Oh So Inspired Hop. Nice to see everybody. And I don't know, in Wisconsin today, it's feeling very much like August. So, you know, I was very inspired by nautical things. So they have been on the channel for a while. But let me just let you know a little bit about the hop that you're part of. The hop is run by Call Me Crafty Al, and each month we're inspired by a new artist. And this month we were inspired by Terry Gilson of Paper Crafty's creations, and information to for her original post and her handle and stuff are linked down below. So it's always nice if you can go and show the original creator some love as well. Also, in the description box below, you'll find a playlist that has all the other videos in the hop, so you can basically hop around to people's channels and see what everybody else did with the inspiration. So let's talk about the card that we are working on today. And if you looked at the card that was on screen while I was giving you sort of the 411 about that, I was very motivated by the sort of tone on tone look. The card itself is called Floral Tag, but I really like the idea of sort of the white on white with a very vibrant color. So I used the dies that were part of this particular set and the embossing folder. So I thought it would be fun to go with a nautical theme. Now you can see that on camera. Some very nice sand dollars. I grabbed one of my various tag sets and cut a tag because we're going to have a tag. And then I die cut out some of these really fun sand dollars. I think they're supposed to be sand dollars. Anyway, if I'm wrong, correct me. But I really liked how they're kind of ephemeral because they're so kind of translucent. Anyway, thought that that would be mostly what we would do. I wanted to grab a little bit of a coordinating color just to pull in something here. So let me grab a card base. I thought that sticking with a coral color would be good. This is a little pinker than this coral. What I'm going to do is get our panel on here and then get these on our tag. But first, I think we should find a nice sentiment. I am liking this. Your friendship is the best gift because I think it would sort of fit this particular approach quite nicely. And the original is stamped in black, which I thought was a great idea. So I think we will do that. And that is pretty good. Little extra on the your, but I'm all right with it. If I think this will be just fine for our card today. I like that. Anyway, so let us figure out, now that we have the sentiment on there, kind of how we want to map these out. I'm thinking just sort of a cluster here. Let's see how we. Now, one doesn't seem like enough. Two, I kind of like. We could hang them off a little too. I kind of like that as an idea, where we have them sort of overlapping a bit from the tag. Because I feel like they would work nicely in sort of a cluster. What if we put them up top and then I like the kind of hanging them off idea. So I think I'll do three kind of like that. I like three. I don't like that as much. There we go. I like it. I like it a little more like that. And we can overlap that a little bit. So we want to put the going to tack this one down. Really, I want to get glue in the center and on the edges, but I don't really need glue everywhere. The other option here is we could just put this upside down and then just sort of sponge glue on it as well. I generally kind of do this where I just do sort of a tap, tap, tap all over until we're mostly where we want to be, and then I'll just put this down. I like using these acrylic blocks just to sort of squeegee it down because any extra glue will go on the block, which then we can easily wipe off. I'm going to go in with my second one and just sort of repeat the whole process. And overlap this a little because I like that look, and then just put the block down while I'm putting glue on the last one. The nice thing about wet glue, of course, for something like this is if you get glue somewhere you don't want it, once it's dry, it's not going to be sticky anymore. So we don't really have to worry about too much. Yeah, there we go. I kind of like that. That'll look neat. And there we are with this guy. And I'll just clean up as I go. So now really all we have to do is assemble our card together. And grab a little tape to get this panel on. I'm gonna use a little bit more tape than normal just because I like to make sure with these embossed panels they do stick. Of course, if you prefer, you can use glue. This one is kind of non-directional, but I don't know. It's probably good to make sure you know where the card opens. I kind of did that earlier, but um, as evidenced from some previous things on this channel, it's always good to do that. So I'm just going to get some foam tape down, and I would really suggest checking out some of the other videos on the playlist as well. It's always interesting to me just to see how people um, interpret these sketches. Well, I guess I shouldn't say sketches, other people's projects, because I feel like everybody kind of does it a little bit differently, and that makes it a lot more interesting than if it was a direct case of a card. Because some people, I think, like this might be the most direct um, project that I've made thus far, but this one I really liked. And I think I'm going to put this a little bit on the side, like that. And the original wasn't really embellished, so I think I will leave that. Um, really to sort of highlight the your central focal point here. So anyway, this is the finished card. I will just hold it up to camera so you can kind of see the embossed panel because I know it kind of gets flattened on camera. Thanks for dropping by, and I will see you next month for the next collab.